The theme for this week is soup, just because I did a mumbo jumble of different stuff, showing how you can use beautiful soup to read a text, and how probably we're gonna, down the by next week we're gonna be able to analyze this text properly, getting like the beginning and the end of the text, and be able to tokenize each sentence from that text and figure out what the words are and be able to make all of that, which leads us to the major stuff for this week, which is NERs. But the next thing was doing some sentiment analysis. We have those words, what can we do with them? Just being able to say, okay, we have all of those words, sentiments. We can parse the words and see when we parse love abounds, happy Monday. We get to see, oh, love abounds, happy Monday. It's a positive, review. This is what is used for like reviews you use on Yelp. One of the major projects that people work on for sentiment analysis is like looking through like Yelp reviews. So that's something you should look at. But so the main, soup for the day is named entity recognition, being able to look at it. Well, I say the what each word represents in a text, in a sentence. Want to know, is it a work of art? How are you able to tell organizations, um, locations, geographical locations, or is it a product or a food and stuff like that? You're able to like, pass your documents, the end of the document and being able to pass all of that. So we're using Spacey today. You can load the different models. If you don't have it, then you just have to download it. But this is a simple show entity function that we're gonna just see what those entity means. So I love New York. New York has technology companies like Apple and stuff like that. If it's okay, New York, New York, it's able to pass it. It's a location, countries and cities. Apple is an organization, Microsoft is an organization. So it's something we did see here when we're looking at the different paths. The idea is also that sometimes it's not able to show you, describe an entity that you have. So you can add that, create your own custom, tags using the span, by just adding what you want to add in there. This is a way to add like a single um, entity into like the entity list that you might have. But there are ways you can add multiple ones. So for instance, I have Teach Toddlers Tech is a series and a subtitle, and the subtitle for our first book is pair programming. We all know the importance of pair programming. But right here, we have first, which is ordinal because talking about positions. It did read our Teach Toddler Tech as an organization. We can decide, oh no, it's really a book or word of art. But we can decide I need to add more. Like I want to add pair programming and pair programming. So we call a matcher. We already imported a phrase matcher. So calling that, adding, creating a phrase list of pair programming and pair programming with a hyphen. Here, using a comprehensive list, I add that into it, it found the match. Now I want to give it a tag. So it's a work of art, right? So here, when I do the same document again, this time it sees it as a work of art, title of a book, a song, and stuff like that. So that's really the idea is you can see, we check the number of entities that have work of art, or we can say, let's find the entities that have organizations in there, and we just have one, Teach Toddlers Tech. Um, Going a little bit further, we thought we can visualize our text. You can color note your text to see what it means. So here I have over the last 3 weeks, we have sold 50 copies of our Teach Toddlers Tech Pair Programming book. You're all amazing. Please grab a copy. Now, if I run this, right, over the last 3 weeks, it reads it as a date, 50 cardinal numerical values, Teach Toddlers Tech Org. Pair programming is still not, then I need to add that here, right? But let's just leave that for a sec. So you can specify, I don't want all of the docs. I want each of like the text in the sentence. Still the same thing, just grabbing them. Or I can decide to color code, you know, like all of them have different color, but I can decide, what, I don't want to color code everything. I just want to color code, teach the organization, like have me to yellow, pass that in my options and render that for me. Or I can do like a gradient level where I'm so okay, this is I'm doing what, blue, orange, yeah, maybe pink, yellow. I don't know how that's gonna look. um you see, we have like a pink yellow looking kind of option right here, and you can decide to you know render it in a different browser. So yeah, that's really it for this week. It's a really short week, really looking at named entity recognition, being able to identify words and sentence within your text, which is gonna really help as we build our NLP application. Hopefully, you join me next week as I show you more of what I'll be learning. Thank you, and happy Monday or whatever day it is.